Hello, Dr. David Roberts from Manchester West Vet Hospital here in Ellisville, Missouri. Following up with one of the other things that we see with skin problems. This may or may not surprise you, but what we find with skin problems is that a lot of dogs and cats are actually allergic to their food. And it's not this food or that it's one that's good or bad. What it is it's actually the ingredients in there. And what we find is that wheat is the worst, just like people. Everyone has heard about gluten-free diets in humans. What we find with dogs and cats is that it can be chicken, it can be beef, it can be soybean, it can be wheat, it can be any of those ingredients. When they came out with foods for dogs and cats with allergies, with food allergies, we came out with foods that were made from different ingredients or ingredients that were broken up, and that's the protein part of it that actually get broken up and into small molecules as opposed to big molecules. So I'm going to show some examples here that we utilize quite a bit. One is a food called ZD. ZD is actually where they have hydrolyzed, or they've broken up these proteins to make them smaller so the body, the dog or the cat's body, doesn't recognize that it's an allergen. So they've taken regular proteins, could be beef, soy, doesn't matter, and it actually breaks it up. The other thing that we use is a food like this, and this is what my dog Cruiser is on. He's on a fish and potato food, and that's what this food is made of. Fish is something that most dogs and cats haven't been exposed to, and potato is certainly something they haven't been exposed to in a general routine type of diet. It even gets a little bit more detailed with this type of food. This is a cat food, and it's made from rabbit and green peas. So what happens is, again, we're finding what we call a novel protein, a protein that these pets have not been exposed to give them something that they're not allergic to. The biggest problem that I find with sending this product home or any of these foods home is that people still feel like they have to give their pet a treat. And they give their pet a treat of pizza crust or, you know, tuna out of the can with their kitty cat, and they give them treats that are probably ruining the whole process. When we look at a pet that has food allergies, and many pets do, my dog does for sure, and Cruiser, he only gets his dog food, which is the fish and potato, and he only gets things that are not allergenic, and that would be green peas or green beans, or giving him a strawberry like I showed earlier. Those things are perfect. But if someone gives their pet a bagel part or the cereal bowl in the morning after, you know, breakfast, or they go to McDonald's and, you know, give them part of the bun, you're probably going to be defeating the purpose. So what we tell people is that if you're going to start treating a patient for a food allergy, and there's so many out there, and we're going to expand on this a little bit when we go to our ear problems, what we tell folks is that don't give them any kind of treats. Just keep them on their food. Use hypoallergenic treats, which we actually carry, and most veterinary hospitals do, but make sure they're not getting things on the side. So food allergies are a big part of the whole skin condition thing, and it's one of the factors. I will be back in a little while. I'm Dr. David Roberts from Manchester West Veterinary Hospital here in Ellisville, and we'll be talking a little bit more about ear problems and finalize our skin allergy process. Thank you.